Bob, this might be important because Jacques Fabrice is such stature, and he's trying to debunk you on the basis of supposedly he's telling your report is only that you saw a DVM and an oscilloscope at S4.
As far as the equipment there?
Yeah.
This is another thing that's gotten so twisted. Jacques Fabrice, who's a UFO writer of some sort, came to see me in Las Vegas. I don't remember how long ago it was, but after the George Knapp thing, and he came down with some producers from Universal Studios who was going to make a movie about his book Intruders, or not Intruders, that's someone else, Dimensions or something. Anyway, they came down with him and they said, well, we want to know what you think of this, and just give us your opinion if this jives. And I looked at the information and he explained it to me, and I said that has nothing to do with the craft that I worked on or any of the technology that I was involved in, period. And Jacques really didn't appreciate that, but they asked for my opinion. So I said, and as far as the conclusions he's drawn, I don't agree with them. I think they're completely wrong, and so on and so forth. So he really didn't like me after that point. So he began to interview me, and he said, well, what did you do here and here? And I went over things, and there's one, and this is on tape. I don't see why he would even make a fuss about it, but he said, well, what kind of equipment did you have to work with? And I said, a wide variety of different things. And he said, well, what about your bench? What was on your bench? I said, anything you'd find in a normal tech bench. I said, oscilloscopes, DVMs, things like that. And he said, okay. And then, later I heard through the grapevine that he's out doing a lecture. And Bob Lazar said he's back engineered the flying saucers with an oscilloscope and a DVM. And, and this it was on tape. And I think a lot of he's really pretty pissed at me for shooting down the movie. But I had no idea that was going to be the effect, or else I would have reserved my opinion. But